Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be playing this dude Spitfire. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so all I know is that it's the 14th version. Now usually, Spitfires are known for turning, however this plane is different. Instead of it turning like a UFO, you get some better guns with it. Instead of the small 7mm that you'd usually get on a normal Spitfire, you get 50 cals, which are definitely better than 7mm, but however, sometimes they are lacking power. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys a few of my games and what I was thinking during these dogfights. For my second kill of this game, I decided to go up for this BO-409, but before that, I made sure that there weren't any enemies around to kill me. Here, I'm found in a 1v2 against these two Folker Wolves. They both seem to be working together, but they're both playing passively. So in this situation, I end up having to be patient and waiting for them to come to me. It seems like being patient paid off, because that one Folker Wolf turned around, so I sneakily switch over to my cannons that have stealth belts and easily kill him. Now it seems like the other Folker Wolf is on my ass and trying to get some shots off on me. I make sure to roll my plane to make it as hard for him as possible to get some shots on me. After he fails to kill me, he decides to play passively and fly off again. To start off this game, I decided to use a different tactic that I've never used before and show my tracers, then switch over to my stealth belts, which I end up missing. Here, I was gonna go for this G56, but I saw this Yak 3 stalling out right in front of me. Here, I probably shouldn't have stall climbed for this Yak 3, because that thing has a lot more energy than I do. However, we made it work out. I'm sure if I didn't make that shot right there, I probably would have died later on. To start off the last match of this video, I face up against a Yak 3U, which is pretty much better than my plane in all aspects. Since this Yak turns down, this gives me the opportunity to get guns on, but my plane decides to do something else, making me miss the shot. This is fine though, because I'm still on the enemy 6. I pretty much faked myself out and the enemy out because I thought I was going to go for this I-225. However, I saw that this Yak was probably going to try and kill me when I was going for him, so I quickly kill him. Then out of nowhere, this Key 84 pops up on my ass and almost kills me here. Since I know I'm going a little bit slower than this enemy, I decide to roll over him and almost reverse him, but my game freezes for like 2 seconds, which almost cost me this dogfight. I put down my flaps here to get a little bit more control over the aircraft because I'm very slow. This helps me stay inside the enemy's turn circle and get my guns on perfectly. I make sure to throttle down because I'm getting pretty close to the enemy and I don't want to overshoot him. This dogfight almost ends with my teammate stealing the kill, which would have been very unfortunate. I decided to dodge this head on because I felt like not being stupid for once in my life. As I take shots at this Fokker Wolf, I make sure to kind of wiggle my plane around just so the yak behind me doesn't get any shots off on me. I try to reverse this yak 3, but as it stands, we pretty much had the same amount of energy, leading to us almost colliding. After that pass, I now had the better positioning, but I end up missing my shots. It's okay, because now I'm on the enemy 6, which gives me time to think and process what to do next. I decide to follow him up in this climb because he seems to be going way too slow to even pull out of my guns here. These last 2 kills, which are pretty easy, is what is left of the enemy team. This last dude resorts to camping on his airfield, but he's left defenseless on the ground. I don't know if this is a skill issue or just the bullet's not doing enough damage, but this brings me back to the intro of the video and how the 50 cals don't like to do as much damage as they should. Luckily, I had enough energy to kind of run away from him and pull back around and get some more shots off on him. I don't really understand why he decided to turn around, but I guess this is what he thought would be the best, resulting to his death. And I actually used my 20 mils, if you can see the difference. That being my last kill, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I thank you for watching, because I'm still kinda new at making videos, so if you could, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Also, comment down below what you'd like to see me play next. I will try my best to make a video on it. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.